See, I can't stream from. Yeah, I just can't stream from. That's all. I just can't stream from the phone with my other accounts, with the new accounts and stuff like that. So pretty much, this is what you're getting. This is what you're hearing right now. I think it's picking from this right here too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, because I got this plugged up. All right, but this is what we're gonna talk about today, y'all. Okay. Today we're talking about the power of resistance and a whole bunch of things in that nature. We're gonna be talking about support and everything in that nature because these folks be online talking crazy. They be on your line talking crazy for real. You feel me? Just talking crazy. Like I be peeping it. I be peeping it, and that kind of like do something because it's like why y'all be lying for likes and stuff. You feel me? That's what make me feel some type of way. Cause I be like, they really be on here lying and all of that for likes. Like I understand because stuff goes both ways. It go both ways. You feel me? Within a lie, there's good and then there's bad. You feel me? Cause everything. Now I ain't even gonna talk about power of resistance. We gonna look at the hand itching. Let's go. Let's go. Receive. This is the sign for receive. Okay, bet. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be dualistic, right? Y'all be making problems out of moving on the what will be deemed as the bad side, but that will probably be the good side depending on the perspective. Because let's say, for instance, people that like to go bomb stuff. If you go bomb something for real, you feel me? You just drop something on someone on a community of people that have not done anything. You feel me? They do righteousness. They perform greatly and stuff in that nature. That would be you. We would then deem you as the bad. You feel me? Due to what we think and what we know is a bad, right? Yes. Just as well as you would be deemed as good for doing that, performing that duty. Good deed. That's a good deed. You go bomb something up. That's a good deed from your side. That's very good. It's dualistic. Split perspectives of judgment. That's why, okay, for the people that be wanting to ask, why are you using the division sign? Why are you using the division sign? That's why I use the division sign because I comprehend duality. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. I comprehend duality, unlike some of you who choose to refuse duality. You feel me? That's why I make the stuff happen the way that I do. But so, like, see, when I get into modes like this, is because I see certain stuff, and or I could be like, something could like trigger my emotions to make me get going. But besides that, most of the time it's not from my personal space. It's not from my personal space most of the time. It's from me seeing stuff because I be like, why are y'all treating people like this? You feel me? Like, why are y'all treating people like this? Y'all is acting real. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep my profanity low for right now. I'm on YouTube. I'm about to try to keep it low. But y'all acting real wacky. That's the word we're gonna use. You act real wacky. That's it. And it's like, y'all want to sit up here and IG might cut me off though. I just thought about it. I got a timer set on my account, so it might end on Instagram, but I'm still live rolling right here on YouTube right now, so it's gonna be cool. But yeah, like it's like y'all have. I don't even know, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's just me getting into these modes is just day by day getting online, and I see what y'all be how y'all be treating people, what y'all be saying. I be like, what? Like, why? Like, for what? You feel me? But then I know why. You feel me? Versus someone who actually, really, actually, like, they don't know why. Nah, I be actually, like, feeling, like, knowing why. You know, when you ask questions, but you know the answers to them. That's why I stopped asking certain questions. I be like, nah, we know the answer to it. We know the answer to it. So it's like, bruh. So it's like, this is why stuff don't be going in y'all favor. Like, some people's favor. Because it goes both ways. Remember that. This is what I mean when I say keep saying stuff goes both ways. And for you people that consistently don't want to remember what duality means. Because if I was to ask you and you were to be like, oh, no, what? I don't. You need to remember. I ain't even going to say you need to, because we're going to talk about these words. You have to remember. You should remember after it has been taught to you. If it was not taught, you actually, it is taught because I'm telling it. Therefore, that means if you are listening to it and you still haven't got it over time, it's something wrong with you. Okay? It's a difference if I didn't ever teach it. It's a difference if the teacher didn't ever teach it. If the teacher didn't teach the lesson, that's on them. The blame goes to them. Therefore, accountability is disqualified, meaning your self-blame is disqualified from that situation, meaning you're in the clear. If it is taught to you, that means you are in the wrong and now you are to blame and now you are accountable for the knowledge that you withhold. If you withhold it or not, it's on you because it was taught. Okay? You're the one. You're the one that decided to say, you know what, I'm not listening to this. So if you're doing that, that's on you. Because if it's taught, it's a difference from if it's not taught. Duality in teaching. Taught, not taught. You feel me? So, once again, duality is a subject, which makes it the one. Okay? A subject, which makes it the one. Combining, you have differences inside that are contained. You have differences that are contained. Okay? You have differences that get contained. That's as simple as to put it. You have differences that get contained. That is duality. Duality, the containment is the subject. That's the subject. The subject meaning one. That's why if you hear me say two in one, whenever you hear me say that or you see me posting it, that's what I mean. And or when I'm using the division sign, 2 and 1 goes both ways because split perspective of judgment. Dot dot with a slash. The slash is the half. The slash is the split. The slash is the segregation. Now you got sides. But you want to know the common? The common means side. They're both side. Side, side. Cordial. Difference comes in because of the perspective of judgment, which means differences. I'm a 6. You're a 9. I'm a 6. You're up. I'm down. No, you're up and I'm down. Split perspective of judgment. Connotation means feeling of the word. A lot of people misconstrue the connotation of words. If I say, I almost went to the profanity. I almost did. I almost did. I just caught myself. Okay, let me think about that. This, you feel me? If I was to say, we could just use the word bad. All words that connect into with the energy of what you may deem as bad, you feel me? Depending, once again, it's coming from a split perspective of judgment, meaning you feel a certain type of way about the word, you feel me? You feel a certain type of way about this word. So since you feel some type of way about this word, you're going to project out a certain type of energy once, you're triggered about it or something. It's going to be just going to trigger your system. So if birds make you angry, to another, birds make them happy. And then you have the middle. But besides the middle, you have sides. So one side is going to be, once again, the subject is being talked about. So whatever you're talking about is the subject. The subject that's going to make it one, which is going to make it containment. The container. Within the container are differences. Within the container are differences. You feel me? Cause I can call up my I can call up my daughter right now and ask her, what is life? Okay? And this is how I got her to understand what is life. I can call up my daughter right now and ask her, what is life? And she's going to be able to tell me what life is. You feel me? She's going to be able to tell me. She's going to be able to tell me what life is. Okay? She's going to be able to tell me what life is. All right? She's definitely going to be able to tell me what life is in a simplistic way. Not in complex. The mind, she's a sponge. They can learn complexity, they can learn complex stuff, but you still teach it in a simplistic way. If you're going to do things that are complex, that can be deemed as complex. Okay? Positive affirmations. Positive affirmations out here. Okay? Give them positive affirmations. But besides them, I'm just saying that to say, when I was talking about the container, now I'm going to show you. This is a container. This is the container. The outside of the sides, are the container, okay? That's the containment. The outside of the sides are the containment, okay? Because these are within this meaning outer. These are within this, okay? These are within this outer, okay? Containment. So the differences are within one. If you have now been taught what duality is, you have now been taught what duality is. So if you were to go into the future and then be like, oh, I don't know, it is simple. That is simple. Yeah, I wouldn't even didn't even give it to you in a complex way because we could. But that is as simple as that. And it was explained. Well explained. If you have any questions, all you have to do is ask. That's it. You can't be like, oh, I don't know. And don't be like the one you don't want to raise your hand. You feel me? If you have a question, ask the question. It don't matter how silly you think the question is. Ask the question. It don't matter how crazy you think the question is. Ask the question. If you don't ask the question, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're lowballing yourself, and you are humbling yourself in a situation where are you're concerned about some information that you are obviously questioning. Come on, cuz, like that. Get it there. Get it there. Get it through there. Get it through there. Open that up. I gotta keep. Oh, and then they wanna. They might got questions. Why do you got that over his eye? Because I gotta keep at least 2 eyes covered. That's why. That's why. That's one reason why I got it. One reason. There's more reasons. Another reason is because I'm training the physical eyes. That's one. But another one is because I'm gonna keep at least 2 covered. 3, too many. So I'm gonna have to keep at least 2 covered. You feel me? No, they don't feel me. They don't understand. They don't get it. Cause it's weirdo activity. But y'all need to start defining these words. A lot of the words that you use, you hear me keep saying dense and all of that stuff and using that because it actually has some depth to it. Because y'all be using words and you don't know what they mean. You feel me? You just be using the words, saying the words. Oh yeah, all right, and you project them onto yourself. And a lot of times, y'all be trying to project them onto other people. You were like this. Wait a minute. And then if they start to believe it, now they're manifesting that. Now they're manifesting that up. They're conjuring that up. If they believe it, and you know who could really believe it? Children. You know who could really believe it? Children. You feel me? Sponges. Soaking up all of the moisture. No. That's dangerous. Wrongfully dangerous at that. It's a difference if you are rightfully dangerous. You feel me? That ain't. That's how you get this in check. You keep that in check, boy. That's having you righteously dangerous. You feel me? That's making you righteously dangerous. That's when you get dangerous like that. Great danger. Not poor danger. Poor danger is soaking up foolery. Eating foolery. Eating foolery. Eating foolery. You feel me? Eating it up. Eating the foolery. Eating the foolery. Eating the foolery. What's your intake? What's your intake? 4, 5. You feel me? That's that stuff, boy. They trying to play. Girl made me mad for real. Hit me up. Message me. Leave me a beat. Messaging me. Leave me alone. That's why I said I gotta get that. You gotta keep that in check, boy. Then the spirits be working for real. The other ones, they know, they be seeing, they listening, they hear. You feel me? Subconscious, conscious, each and every one, all of it, interconnection, duality is all in one. Just as well as they don't know, they know. Just as well as they know, they don't know. Both ways, either way, and you'll hear me say that a lot of the times along the way. Man, So if you have a low attention span, there's things that you can do to increase it, especially now in this day and age right now, in the Zoom time, the Zoom and Alpha time. I guess I had to do some research. They say I'm a part of the Zooms. And that used to be my favorite commercial. That Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. That used to be one of my little favorite commercials when I was a baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of my favorite commercials, but I guess we a part of the generation Zoom, Z, Zoomers. And then after us is the Alphas. So my daughter, them little baby cousins, and them, some of my little brothers, and them, they are Alpha. They're Alpha babies. That's what they call them, the Alphas. So I'm a Zoomer. I'm not a millennial. Don't associate me with them. I'm a Z boy. Both ways for real. Hey, hey, yeah, for real. But, boy, y'all better leave it be. Leave me be, man. Like, just go. Like I said, girl, go. Just go. Leave me be, for real. I don't want no parts. Leave that girl where she at. Leave all of them where they at. I'm gonna marry the game, like I said. Been getting this done. We've been getting this, boy. Getting this piece done, for real. Getting it done. Getting it put together because it was broken. It got broke on our way up. You feel me? When it was molded, it got cracked, broken. Now we fixed it. We're doing the fixing. And they don't like when you start to fix up. Let me see. This still on. It is still on. Cool. Let me get that. Yeah. But yeah. They don't want to listen. They just want to, you feel me? Keep you down. Keep you slow. And that's another thing. Why is it when you, like I said, in the tweet, why is it, why you only love when you dumb, dense, unintelligent, immovable? Hmm? Why? Why is that the time when you think that's where you should love? Instead of when you are soft, weak, light, thin, intelligent, immovable. Hmm? Says. Why when you hit the says they be mad for real? Because that's where you get the real love. But when you running on the fin or a cinco for real, they don't want you. You feel me? No, that's when they do. That's when they like the dummies for real. You feel me? Like when you on stupid. They don't like when your system runs on love for real. Because a lot of them don't operate on that system. They don't operate on that system of love. So now that I know what I know now, growing up and being pain, getting my armor pierced, getting touched, That made me come into duality, made me get a grasp of what it feels like to be on both ends and not disregard either end. Because a lot of people will still move on one side, and it's like they only understand one side, and it's like, oh no, that other side doesn't. Yes, it does. It exists. It exists very well. It's a coexistence. Don't matter if you feel like you don't need it. It's there. Coexist. It's a have. Just like the difference is within the container. It's a have. Yeah. People make me sick in a different way. Because I'm very healthy. We keep our health in check. It's what we've been doing lately. Keeping our health in check. Decide to keep your health in check, they start feeling some type of way. Not my problem that y'all tried to kill me. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. My problem was being ill and then not having any assistance on re-healing. That's the problem. That was my problem. I had to deal with that. So when I decided to get the strength to come back into the mode and be like, you know what, I'm not going out like this. I gotta heal myself, since no others are gonna try to heal the ones that are able-bodied. While I was almost in a disabled, you feel me, in a disabled position. What? They just looking, like as if it what? You waiting. We wanting it, wanting to help. Could have even needed it, but that was the problem. That's the problem. Needing. Now I'm gonna touch base back on that, like I said earlier. Need. Power of resistance. By me aiding myself because I didn't have any aiding assistance, any aiders. What didn't happen? What happened? I said, I don't need that. I don't need that no more. I left it alone. I said, you know what? Just go. Stop being needy. Stop trying to chase the assistance when I was in the ill position, the disabled position. Then decided to say, you know what? I'm going to just heal self. Decides to heal self, and then you know what happens then? Oh, here comes the, hey, 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 hey. Look, when stuff start dropping on there. Hey, you need it? What you need? You need anything? You need anything? What do you need? What do you need? You know, if you need anything, fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. Drop the F-bomb. Try it. I told y'all. I tried. I got carried away. I just got carried away. But still, they decided to say, oh, you know, you don't need us. You don't need the assistance. The assistance, what assistance? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it when I was in the ill position? Where was it? Where? Okay. So you decide to heal self and go away from chase, away from the chasing, and you decide to walk away from the chasing. And next thing you know, here comes what you were chasing. Need. No, what you felt like you needed. I need to get, I need to get, I need to get. Look at how people's lives be moving when you be roaming off of chasing. Stop playing with me, boy. No. Some things that you were chasing, you may actually feel like you could still want, but other than that, other things you could just be learn to let it leave it. Yeah, if it comes to you and now it comes to your possession like a butterfly, like I say, if you're chasing a butterfly, I need to catch that butterfly. I need to catch that butterfly. I need to catch that butterfly. And you go and they don't catch it. You're not catching it. You leave it. Oh, I'm done chasing you now. I'm tired. Like I say, fatigued. Boy, I'm about, yeah, I'm fatigued of chasing that butter. I'm fatigued of chasing it. I'm about to go. You start walking away. Oh, here comes the butterfly. Boom. Lands on your shoulder. Boom. Lands on your arm. Boom. Lands on your leg. Boom. Lands on your feet. Boom. Lands on your head. Either way it goes, it just possessed. You just possessed. Because you now have what? If you were to look at me, you would be able to say, you have, it ain't no more need. It ain't no more want. It ain't no more need. And it ain't no more want. It's a have. It's a possession. You have a butterfly on your shoulder. You have a butterfly on your head. You have a butterfly on your back. You feel me? Power of resistance. If you understand that, that should be easy for you to understand. If not, listen to it again, replay it, and reprocess it, and analyze it until it triggers your system of comprehension, your system of comprehension. Literally, why I stop? I be, I do research. I do research and go to work research and do you feel me? Rest up. Yeah, I make a post from here and there. But once again, like I keep telling you to say, it don't take me 30 minutes to make a post. You feel me? That's fast. And a lot of people be getting that they in their heads and be getting y'all be like is the phone in my hand. I've been on here for how long? I've been on this for how long? I don't even know. Is the phone in my hand? No. Is the other phone in my hand? No, this is foolproof. There's no phone in my hand. But people will be like, I know that phone is in your hand. That's what the intention, that's not the attention that is focused on what they are doing with self. Yeah. So the phone is always in their hand. So the phone must be in your hand. No, it's not. It's not. That's why I said you gotta start doing things so it can get you away from the phone. You feel me? Look at this. My arm length. I'm not. I'm away from the phone. I'm away from the screens for real. It's not all up in my face because they mess with your vision too. They mess with your vision too. And I'm here to tell y'all for how I can help you with your vision improvement too. If you have, you got questions about that, because look at me, mira, mira. You feel me? Like I said, but you don't have to believe me because, that's what y'all just like to do. You like to run off of what you do, and that's what they'll say. That's what I'm doing. He's just running off of what you do. Yeah, but some things have facts to them. It's not opinionated. Just like with all of the people who wear glasses and they will be looking like, oh, you're not gonna be, but how you gonna tell me? You must be in my head. You must you must be running the things that are connected to my sockets in my eyes. You must be running these then, since you can tell me what I can and cannot see, how I can and cannot improve something. If I'm the one that has the insight, I'm the one that has the stats, the true stats, not the stats up front. The stats up front is what you hear. Oh, I can't see that right there, but okay, but I can see that right there, but that's what you see. That's what you hear up front. You feel me? That's up front, not insights. I got the insights. You don't got the insights. So how would you be able to tell me you can do that? Once again, trying to project out something that you feel like you can do. You won't take the time to do that because you may think, oh, people are gonna judge me. People are gonna judge me. I don't want them to talk about me like this. Shut the hell up. Literally, get a hold of yourself. You clearly don't got a hold of yourself. If you sit up there and be, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder how they're gonna feel. You literally have a problem. You literally have issues. You feel me? Because what's that? And you know what that is? Esteem. Your esteem level is low. Dualism. What's the opposite of low? Oh. But let me rephrase that, since I understand what density and the opposite of density means. So let me rephrase that then. People like me probably have low self-esteem. Y'all, on the other hand, you have high self-esteem. Think about it. You're so prideful. The people be, oh, I can't do that. I can walk around like that. I can do that. I can do. Yeah, I bet you couldn't. Yeah, you can, because you got a density, thick skin, durable. Thick as high. Nah, slow. I'll break that down because I see how people be, but they don't want to engage. But I understand how engagement is within all of this stuff. That's why I don't be tweaking on it really. That's why I don't tweak on it really. But so, and a lot of you don't care to actually go look stuff up. So sometimes we gotta throw it in your face, and then that's when y'all be like, "Oh my gosh, did you see this? Look at this." But we've been telling you this for 30 years. Then this year you decide to be like, because it's thrown at your face versus you having the information told to you consistently. Now it's just thrown into your face. Now oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, okay, now you in belief. So, once again, y'all will be embarrassed. This is why we're going to talk about the support, like I said in the video. This is why we're going to talk about the support. This is where the support comes when the people, they, in choice, like I said when I made the tweets earlier, the choice. This is where the choice comes because the people are deciding to. It's a decision. Once again, just like I said, decision. If you are still here watching this, a decision. If you skipped into this video, a decision. If you just want to, just like I said, skip and go along. That's your decision, therefore your choice. It's choices in all of this. Dualism is a choice. Pick a side because it's in coexistence, meaning they're both right there. Pick and pick wisely because both sides have results. Okay? Both sides have results. Pick your side. So when we talk about support and we get into the support thing, that's when I've been peeping that since way back then. You feel me? I detached and I changed my strategic ways. I became more strategic in how I'm going to come about gaining because that was different back then. And I picked up on it because when I cut myself off from basically the world, pretty much, cut myself off from the finances, cut myself off from them. I'm going to say the other manish. Cut myself off from the other mannish, since they say boys are mannish. Cutting myself off from the other mannish, cutting myself off from the finances. Once I decided to do things like that in that nature, I said, you know what? I'm only gonna ask for the wisdom. And I kept telling, oh, great spirit, give me the wisdom, guide me into the wisdom so I can aid others and help others seek there if they are seeking what I'm seeking. Because a lot of y'all get fooled and too in tune with what the work. You working too much. You ain't got time to put into this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you working, if you on in hustle, hustle, hustle. That's why when people go to jail for the ones that want to be in hustle, for the ones that gotta get locked down, you gotta go sit down. You got no. Now you are in a position of straight humbleness, listening. Because you still have a choice when you doing stuff in there. You still have a choice of what you're going to do in there. But your positioning from the world is now in a humble, strict, humble position. You're not able, you're not in a noble position any longer. You're not able to just do, you're not able to just give or decide. You're not able to, you are in a position of humbleness, purely. So that means you're in a position of listening when you get locked down like that for the ones that do. That's why I say we're hustling. Cool. Skip them. Then when you got the ones that still work, hustle is work. Cool. When you too focused on work, like I said, period. The overall work. You're not worried about your brain. Y'all not worried about this. Because if you were, you wouldn't have no problem trying to fix it. But you know why you got problem trying to fix it and you want somebody to just accept your brokenness? Not happening. Not happening over here. Not happening this way. I'm not accepting no brokenness. I'll accept those who would like to be fixed and or are fixed up from the brokenness. And not fixed as a meaning like it's the not movable. No, not the immovable fixed. No. Because remember, life is dualistic. So if I say fixed, there's two sides to the fixed. I mean the great fixed, not the bad fixed. Or wait, since weak would be decided as bad, and soft would be bad, and all of them things in their soft nature would be considered bad, and all of that energy, I guess that would be good, right? I guess that would be good. Spirits of manipulation. You don't understand these things. Y'all don't like these things. That's why I have issues all around the board because y'all don't like to listen. You don't like to be in a humble position. You just want to do what you want, right? Don't work that way. It works that way to an extent. works that way too. When it becomes segregated, that's the extent. Once you hit the split, it's now over. Now it's a turnover. Change. Difference. Segregate. Y'all don't hear me. And you're not listening. Y'all don't hear me. And y'all not listening. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, yeah. But being too in tune with work is going to keep you distracted. When you are all into just being on foolishness, watching a football game, watching sports games, and keeping up documented on them and all of that, that's not going to aid this. That can aid other areas, but that's not going to aid this, what's within inside of the cranium. It's not going to aid that for real. It's not going to help you no time, no bit. If you actually care, if you actually want to be delicate like the mugs, see, I gotta treat this delicate because if I choose to treat, once again, we're gonna show you what is this? What does this look like? Hmm? Hmm? But what's this? What's this? If I squeeze this anymore, if I put any more pressure into this versus this, or any little plastic bottle, right? Like I'm gonna do it here right here live with y'all since y'all be too silly. Y'all be too silly. On the wrong side of silly. At that. This, you think this is hard. Yes, you do. You think this is soft. Yes, you do. Many of you do. Because you don't hear me. And you're probably not gonna go do the research. So I might have to actually go look up, do some screenshots, and throw it in your face for you. But besides that, this is hard, immovable. But you think this is immovable, right? False. This is soft, delicate. What has more energy behind it? If you say this has more energy behind it, you're incorrect. Because how we act towards these things, right? If I was to let this slip and I was to drop it, if I was drinking outside with these and I decided to, oh my gosh, this is gonna have more energy to it if I drop this. If you threw this, tossed this at me, and I was just, oh, I gotta catch this. It's gonna have more energy to it versus if you toss this at me and it falls. It's not gonna. It's less energy that's gonna come, right? Exactly. If you did not just get what I said, play it back and think about it again. This is soft, like a newborn had to be molded. This is not the same, although they are one in the same, but difference. Feel hard, soft. They still ain't one of the same. It's like a texture, a bad texture, a good texture, a soft texture, hard texture, hard feel, soft feel, thin, dense, light, heavy. You think this is heavy. This is light. Once again, I just told you. This is weak. Once again, this is not strong. This is strong. This is durable. But you think this is good. But which one This is unprotected. This is unprotected. Look at it. And then it can do what? Pop its shape back. You break that. You break that. You done. Like I said, you break that. This like your cranium. You break that. You're done. You're done. You're done. You feel me? Like I told baby girl, you break your brain. You're done. You can make your own toy. You can make your own toy. I could burn these, break them, throw them away, and go get some more if I want to. You break this, you're done. They don't get me though. They don't get the boy. They just say, "Oh, this boy is crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy." Shut up. Soft, weak. This is, once again, I just explained it. You don't understand? Go look it up yourself. Look up the definition of dense. Start there. And then go to the words that are connected. And then go to the words that are opposite. You're going to understand clearly. And then, like I just said, once again, we'll give you another pure, simple answer. Delicate. Protected. And you're going to see them words too. Unprotected. You toss this at me. If I drop it, now if there's some liquid in there and you threw it at me, I might have an issue. But besides that, you throw this. Hey, catch. No liquid. If it falls, it falls. Unprotected. You throw this. You throw this. This, that. Oh, I got it. Boy. It's the boy. Throw my. This is like fine china. You throw. Protect it. Don't be eating on my fine china. For some of y'all that got the old grannies, you know what your grannies and some of them that had the whole set, the whole little cabinet full of the what? The fine china that you cannot touch. Oh, but you could go get you some. Go get the plastic, the paper plates and the plastic plates and all that BS. Right? Exactly. Unprotected. Oh, just dropped it down. I gotta watch how I drop this down. You gotta watch how you drop the glass down. Fragile, weak, light. This is light energy. This is not heavy energy. This is heavy energy. This is density. Our hair. You think this, you've been told, and stop with that too. Niggas is not blue, we ain't black. Besides that, this is light. This is light. It's too light. Thin, real thin. Because if we were to do too much, especially with these people when you lock your hair, if you were to do too much with this, it will snap because it's thin. It's fragile. It actually has some protection. That's why it has to be protected. And it provides protection. It provides the feeling and the energy of protection, just like if you were to throw this at me and I was to catch it or feel some type of way towards it while it's in the air, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to catch this. Damn, I'm gonna have to catch this. Y'all be playing with your brain. I just told you I'm gonna start playing with your brain for real. Time to play with your brain. Make your brain work because it ain't. Not like that. Now we're gonna make it work. I told you I'm gonna get you free, and then we're gonna be on the green team. You're gonna be on the green team for real. The green team, the love, and everything else that goes in with the green. You're gonna be on the green team. We're gonna welcome you in. Welcome to the green team. But until then, stay where you're at if you don't care for protection. Stay where you're at if you don't care for the right side, the rightful side of protection, because there's a wrongful side of protection. Remember that too. Careless. This is careless. But if you were to treat this careless, if you were to treat fragiles carelessly, like I be seeing some of them boys in there that be working in there in them UPS, FedEx, Amazon, all of them spots, warehouse boys, treating their stuff carelessly, treating fragile boxes, clearly say fragile. I'm sitting here, boy, throw in the box. You make me want to report you. But I'm not, because I feel like this is why some of our stuff be broke. You get your package, the stuff be broke. Some of them boys in there be kicking the stuff for real. I understand when you're getting a little frustrated, but other than that, I'll be like, you could take your time. It's gonna get done regardless. The job's gonna get done. But besides that, that's why it's whatever. Peace and love to all mean a majority. The rest of you can perish a horrible, horrible death. I'm Andre Phoenix, and I'm out. Chuko.